Here's something that no one's saying, you guys. This whole Chet Holmgren thing on the Oklahoma City Thunder is really interesting. Chet Holmgren's having a pretty good playoffs, right? I mean, he's a great player. He's probably my favorite young player right now, actually. I really, really love the guy. But he's having a decent playoffs. Not a great playoffs, but not a terrible playoffs, right? And obviously with the Thunder now kind of in a secure, commanding lead over the Pacers, right? The series isn't over, but they've got a good thing going on, the Thunder. I think we can say that. And they're one game away from a title. I think that if Chet Holmgren was on any other team other than the Oklahoma City Thunder right now, the entire conversation, the entire narrative would be around how in order for the Thunder to grow, in order for the Thunder to take the next step, it's going to depend on Chet Holmgren taking that next step. The reason I think it would fall on Chet is because he's of the big three of Shea and Jalen Williams and Chet. He's the one who's been playing, the least effectively, let's call it. He's also the player with the least experience on the team, so it's not necessarily a surprise. My point isn't really that. My point is that if the Thunder don't win the finals, it's a completely different narrative around this team than it would be if they did. Than it would be if and when they do win the finals. So if they win the finals, we're not going to hear a word about Chet. We're going to hear how Chet is, incredible, how he's the third piece on this unstoppable Thunder team, how he's only growing. It'll all be seen through these like rose-tinted glasses at the end of the day. Whereas if they lost in the finals or at any other point before this, all we would hear about was how Chet had to grow, and how in order for the Thunder to take that next step, it would all be contingent on Chet, and without Chet taking that next step, the Thunder would essentially be fucked. And my point is to sort of just make this kind of commentary on the fact that the way we talk about winning in the NBA is a really good parallel for the way we talk about winning in society and in real life. It's basically bullshit. Chet Holmgren is a great player who's going through the steps he needs to go through to reach his potential. Win or lose, there's nothing wrong with the sort of process that Chet Holmgren is in. Nor is there anything wrong with the process that Jalen Williams is in. I'm sure we would hear some things about him as well if the Thunder don't win. You kind of hear it in the games that they lose.